Started recording, and let us start the self-motivation webinar this Thursday. Before we go, I just want to ask you, what do you think, what motivation is, if anyone wants to share, just like simple introductory questions. Okay, Nastya is writing something. Let me wait for her. Something that pushes you to action. Like, exactly. Wonderful question. Welcome, Darhan. Welcome, Nargis. Yeah, motivation is what pushes us to achieve our goals, feel more fulfilled, and improve overall quality of life. But when we talk about self-motivation, it's in simplest force the it's in simplest form, by defining it simply, just the force that drives us to do things. And it is actually a really complicated terming, and it's not a simple topic at all. And there are lots of books and literature, anything you can find, anything I think in the internet about self-motivation. And today our main goal is just to understand in simple way what is self-motivation, what self-motivation is, and how to uh, obtain this key life skill that will help us in our personal development and future achievements. Yeah. So before we go further, I can just give you, I want to give you a couple of examples, and both of them actually demonstrates motivated people, although first example shows the person who is not that happily motivated, and the second talks about the Sally, who is really motivated and happy with this. So first example is about John, who works because he has to pay his mortgage and feed himself and his family. He gets no satisfaction from his job, and there is no chance of promotion. Sally, in opposite, works because she loves what she does. She gets enormous satisfaction and self-fulfillment from her work. Sally has enough money put away that she does not need to work. She owns her money, she owns her house outright, and can afford to buy what she wants when she wants it. Yeah. So basically, now you see that both of them are kind of have reasons that drive them to work, but Sally is happy, and the um, John unfortunately is not that happy. I will put those examples in comments so that you can read it yourself, just in case something is not clear for you. And second one is about Sally. And yeah, these examples actually practically shows practically show what exactly extrinsic and intrinsic motivation is. What are the definitions for them, and I will give you an example definition for intrinsic motivation and then extrinsic motivation, and I want you guys to just define is Sally motivated intrinsically or extrinsically, or and what about John? So intrinsic motivation, self-motivation, is defined by performing an action or task based on the expected or perceived satisfaction of performing the action or task. Intrinsic motivators include having fun, being interested, and personal challenge. As for extrinsic motivation, it's in opposite, performing an action or task in order to attain some sort of reward, including money, power, or good marks or grades. So, oops, it's fine. So yeah, just one question. Who do you think is motivated extrinsically, and who is motivated extrinsically? We have Sally and John. I want your questions, I want answers. We have a competition between Nargis and Anastasia. Okay, I think I have some answers. Anastasia states that John is motivated extrinsically, Sally intrinsically. Nargis seemed to be in agreement with her. So, yeah, anyone thinks differently? If so, just like write down, participate. Camila, Darhan, Aram, Leon King, Leo. Okay, cool. So yeah, this was I think this was the easiest question ever. Yeah. Apparently Sally is motivated intrinsically and John motivated extrinsically, and there is no doubt because but what I want to say is like actually it's not the bad for our particular example, John is really not that happy because he gets no satisfaction from his job. But окей, Дархан, я ты правильно понял. Yeah. So, what I was talking about, just this particular example shows that John is not that satisfied, right? But in fact, extrinsic motivation can be also can bring also a good dose of satisfaction, but you just need to think about being rewarded, awarded, maybe not about money, maybe about status and something like this. Okay. And I want you now to participate and maybe even to talk if you have good, um, if you don't have like someone talking after behind you. I want someone else to talk instead of me and share the example, the particular life experience about being motivated extrinsically and intrinsically. Just choose yourself. Да, Дархан, еще раз. Для тех, кто, может быть, не понял, то есть существует два способа воодушевления, вдохновления, мотивации, да, внешние и внутренние способы. А, Если вы хотите... все, поняла, окей. Если вы хотите сказать, просто воспользуйтесь такой штучкой, сверху человечек с поднятой рукой, там написано Set Status. Вот, нажмите на него, и я включу вам микрофон. Дархан, тебе включить микрофон? Я включила тебе микрофон, Дархан. Okay. While we are waiting for others, Anastasia shares with her experience. She was motivated to take part in show. This is like the performance in her university to get dorm for the next year. Thank you so much. I remember you were like working really hard that days. Yeah, this is the apparent example for extrinsic motivation. For me, right now, for example, from my experience, I can share like I am really right now very, very highly motivated to like study hard because I have a goal to get to the masters abroad. So my extrinsic motivation are my high grades and high GPA. So that is why I'm working, and this is the main driving force for me. Yeah, anyone wants to share something? Just something really short and easy, just like Nastya. Please. Okay, I think we are running out of time, so let's move on. I think, and I hope that you understand the part about extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. And moving, uh, moving further, I just want to tell you, like, okay, you are motivated, but so what? What? What for? Why? Why do you need to be motivated? Obviously, in order to get properly motivated, you have to have a goal, right? Some kind of vision before you to pursue your goals, to follow your dreams. And in order to get properly motivated, it helps to spend some time thinking about your personal goals and what you want to achieve in your life, including long-term goals. By this I mean like mm, we just talked about intrinsic and extrinsic motivations, types of motivation, right? And if you really want something, if you feel get the satisfaction, isn't it the definition for intrinsic motivation? It is. And that is why I want you guys all to take part in this really small exercise and just write down your goals to the piece of paper and correlate them with the sources of motivation. What usually motivates you? Think about this, and what kind of goals, short-term goals and long-term goals, do you have at this moment? Yeah, you can write down in the chat or maybe just the piece of paper, and if anyone wants to share, just share. I'll do it myself because I want to. You have like 3 minutes. Um, yeah, both like short term, lifelong, and like you can write it like this. Like if you see my notebook, so you can write the long term and short term goals to the right of the page, and all of these things that motivates you to the left side of your page. Welcome. Sorry. So I was talking about like once you have at least some goals and some sources of motivation, try to correlate them. So just draw the arrows or some kind of mind arrows that shows like try to connect them so that uh, you understand that this goal, these sources of motivation contributes to this goal. On this goal, it's like is being I'm being motivated from these sources of motivation to achieve this goal, something like this. Once you have all of this done, once again look at your mind table and cross the goals that don't really have the motivation, the sources of motivation, and just give up on them, just drop them. Because if you have no reasons to be motivated, no drives, nothing to drive you to achieve these goals, to come these dreams into reality, make them true, just drop them because you need to be motivated. Otherwise, you need to think more. Yeah, and actually, I forgot to turn the slides. This is your task. Okay, Anastasia, thank you for feedback. But don't you have extrinsic motivators for dancing? Just one more question. Who is anyone? Did anyone write down the responsibility or like obligation or any other synonyms of this word as a source for motivation? Anyone? Mm-hmm. No one is responding me. Why? Okay. Uh, did any one of you write the responsibility or obligation or any other synonym or similar word as a source of motivation in your table? Ответственность. No, it wasn't. I was just asking if any one of you wrote the responsibility as a source of motivation. Because, why did I ask this question? Because if you think that responsibility or anything similar to this is a motivation, then you're wrong. Because yes, at some times you need to follow the rules or maybe just keep your promises, but responsibility is not a motivation. Think about like you need to change it to, for example, if it's responsibility because you're afraid of losing your reputation, then it is reputation. And If it's, for example, responsibility because you promised something, then it's promises. It's not the responsibility itself. If you just think that dancing, like Nastya says, is a responsibility, no, it's not. Thank you. Let's move further. Finally, we are done with this. I hope that you understood something, and I hope that you will keep working with your tables and with your short-term, long-term goals. If you have long-term goals, then you might have attended the last webinar and seen how to plan stuff so you can plan the implementation for your long-term goals, and then like write down the motivations for each steps and stuff. And then let's move on, and the next slide and the next part of our self-motivation session is about being motivated while being stressed. So the easiest tips for understanding that you're like demotivated when you're stressed, then you need like and understanding that you're stressed actually are the following. Like you need to know, and first of all you need to acknowledge that you're stressed, you're demotivated. You need to understand what is happening with you, right? You need to tell the truth, at least to yourself, confess, reveal your true feelings. Then I just wrote that you need to get what you need. It might be food, it might be chocolate, it might be hot chocolate, it might be anything, like some rest. And you need to avoid negative. By this I mean like, remember when we were talking about self-awareness, we briefly discussed that when you're feeling bad, you always receive the information, understand the information in a negative way. So just keep this in mind and follow the things. And to the right of these slides, I am asking you to make them full screen, or I'm just making them full screen. You will see the triangle. Who knows what this triangle is about? Okay, I don't know if someone wrote something to the chat. No, no one. Okay, yeah. Camila, high five. You're right. This is Maslow's hierarchy. Thank you. And girls should know about it. Yeah, maybe boys like. I don't know why. Can you see it now? I think, Darhan, because you're using your phone, right? Yeah. Okay, let's move further. Yeah, this is my Maslow hierarchy or Maslow triangle, whatever. And you know what? Like this, in simple terms, when you talk about Maslow hierarchy, you just need to think about the basics. So when you think, you just need to like in order to understand it, it's easier. Technical issues, no. Okay. Let me just move on and just like, okay, Darhan, you should listen, or just go and Google Maslow hierarchy, or just like Pyramida Maslova in Russian, okay? Yeah, so Maslow hierarchy, what this thing is about. Yeah, the thing is about like you are thinking about morality, about creativity, about all of this religion, about all of these high issues. If and only if all of the lower steps of this pyramid or like hierarchy are met. So, as you can see at the very base of this picture, like, oops, I think I'm, yeah. At the very base of this triangle, you see breathing, food, water, sex, sleep, homeostasis, exertion. So this is just like the animal needs. Yeah, we need air, we need something to eat, we need something to drink, and stuff like this. When you're hungry, when you're starving, when you're thirsty, are you thinking about anything like, oh no, I need to study, oh no, I need to help my friends? No, actually, these are not the things you're thinking about. And the same with friendship, family, your love interests, security of body, employment. When your body isn't paying. For example, in hospital, you got injured, or maybe you have some kind of really bad allergy. Are you thinking about reading a book or high morality issues? No, no way. So basically, you need to get what you need, as it's written on the left of these slides. You need to get what you need, meet all of your needs and satisfy all of them before even thinking about your life-term goals, short-term goals, and stuff like this. So don't forget to eat every time, don't forget to exercise once you wake up, don't forget to drink water, don't forget to talk to your people. Think about yourself first, love yourself. Yeah, this is basically it about being motivated when you're stressed. And finally, we can move on to the most interesting part. I hope that you don't have questions. If you have some questions, just let me know about them. Let's move on, because this part is the most interesting one. Motivating others. Let me ask question. How many of you have experience in giving motivational speeches, or maybe like motivating others? And if you have an example, just let us know about it. Yeah. I see people writing something. I like it. Okay, Lion King, you need to write something, because you were at LCP last year. Okay, Anastasia from Astana has an experience. Darhan, a lot. Firing people was motivation, okay. But it was your motivation, not you. You didn't kind of motivate people, did you? Okay. I see some people have motivation, right? Had the experience in motivating people, so it might be really easy for them to follow the further slides. Actually, this is just tips that when I think about motivating others, these are the main things that comes to my mind. And every time I give a motivational speech, or maybe just talk to members or anyone, these are main like techniques. These are main rules for me to inspire and motivate others. And the first one, the first, how do you call it, like, stolbiec? Yeah. The first set of rules is the easiest one. Just imagine that you're talking, like, it's not in the imagination, but in fact, usually when you're trying to motivate others, you're just talking to the people. And these people are not stupid, they are smart, and they have their own opinions, and they have their own points of view. So every time you are trying to prove your own point, every time you are trying to make them believe in what you think, and every time you try to motivate them to work, be relevant. By this I mean, just be to the point. If you want them to go to internship, just try to find out why the hell people should go to internship. Be logical. By this I mean like it's the same actually with relevance, like uh, and also be confident. So if you want people to go to internship, you need to be sure that yeah, the product you're offering is the best one, right? Or at least you need to believe in it. And this really tightly correlated with the next set of rules. It's know your audience, provide reasons, and show opportunities. Actually, yeah, in order to be relevant, and you need to know your audience. For example, if you're talking to the group of high school students and you are offering them GIP, do you think they will agree? No, obviously they don't, and they won't. And what should you offer to high school students? Just any guesses? Easy, 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 easy. Come on, no one is answering me. Okay, never mind. By knowing your audience, I mean that you need to know the people you're inspiring, you're motivating, and you're persuading to join your team, to go to internship, to, I don't know, to buy your product, right? And to follow you. That is why you need to know their reasons. You need to, before like starting to write those speech, or before like speaking, talking to them, you need to analyze what do they need, what do they want. So you need to analyze their needs, their desires, and like possible interests. Only knowing this, you can actually build some kind of reasonable evidence for them to join you, to follow you, and whatever you want. Only after this you can build the reasons. Building the reasons and showing the opportunities go together. Once they know the reasons why should they follow you, you just need to inspire them, right? So just show them opportunities, show them the possible future, show them the outcomes of being with you, of following your words. And again, all of this should be relevant and logical for the people. You're not motivating yourself, you're just motivating others, so you just need to think about your audience first, not yourself. So just one tip, like when you're trying to motivate others, tell not the things you think are awesome and you think can sound great. Tell people the words they want to hear. Like, this is easy, right? And the last comment in this motivating others thread is about your emotions. Yeah, you can see me, but yeah, now you can see my face a bit. Usually we need to use emotions, and I set the two types of emotions, serious and cheerful, but I'm sure you can use any like deviations and different variations of these emotions to transfer your mood, to make them believe. For example, of serious motivating speech can be like, we are suck, like we have nothing to work on, we are really 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 in bad situation. And then you are starting with really serious, we are starting with describing really serious how this like circumstances, the position we are in, and then you're just like turning on and keep telling about that we need to change something and motivating people to change something, to start working, start acting, and show opportunities. As for cheerful is just like you need to jump around, like smile, and just start with opportunities right away. Yeah, this is pretty it about motivating others. If you have questions, or maybe you can share with your like wonderful experience of motivating people, just feel free. I will give you like 2 minutes. You can raise your hand and talk. Well, maybe it depends on charisma, right? But you can try, you can learn it. Usually, some people fall for the looks, fall for maybe the voice and anything like this. But for the most of the times, if you are talking to a really mature group of people, they fall for the facts. You need. That is why I just wanted to emphasize on this relevance and logicness, like of your speech, of everything. But yeah, charisma works as well. But if you're talking about things people want to believe, usually they fall for your words. Anyone? Yeah. Okay. While we are waiting for King Arthur, MCVPER, and Lion King to write something, I would like you to offer a challenge. Awesome challenge. Yeah. Who has the mic and can speak? Just can you just uh, type in plus or something like this in the chat? No, why no one is answering me? Come on, be brave. Okay. Arthur, I think you need to give us training on how to increase charisma. Like if there is a scientific or some kind of relevant information and special algorithm of increasing your charisma, then you're more than welcome. So, okay, I see Anara, Anastasia, Aram, Camila, King Arthur, Lion King, Nargis, and also SheepFN. Please, anyone, I hope that, okay, I hope that someone of you can help me with this challenge. Someone, reply. Otherwise, I will pick a random person. Okay, let me try. You can talk now. Leo, I will enable all of your mics and just try talking. Come on, people. I need someone. Oops, that's not the case.
Слышно меня?
Wait. Can you try once again? Okay.
Just in
Thank you,
one
Leo.
room. That's why it was like this.
Okay, I see. So Leo took the challenge, and the challenge is about motivating all of us to buy the pack, like the pack of notebooks, and use it instead of toilet paper. You have like 3 minutes to do so.
Is it for me?
Yes.
What again? Can you repeat the task?
Like make us use notebook paper instead of toilet paper. You need to represent the hard facts for us, you know?
Isn't it selling skills?
No, this is motivating us. You don't need to make us buy notebook, right? Notebooks.
My mic doesn't work.
Anyone who wants to try?
Wait.
Okay, he's thinking about it. Can King Arthur try? Can you try, Arthur? Since you're like the first seller in our entity. You can try using Leo's mic, since you're in the same room or wherever. Eh, Last year's motto for IC was "Be brave," and now we're seeing so many brave people. Thank you so much. I was expecting you to give us something motivational, and I was expecting you to try out motivational things. Anyone wants to try? Should I give some other topic?
Leo have something to share.
Okay, thank you.
Really? Yes. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, guys. So here's the thing, dear Isaacers. I want you to
Should I
start
turn on your
to use notebook
video?
papers instead of toilet paper. Why? Because on ISIC conferences, you have no chance to bring the toilet paper with you. The only thing that you have with you is a notebook. Talk about your experience. Yeah, like my experience was pretty good. it may seem like, I don't know, it hurts, yeah, and it's very like dangerous. Not The feeling is not good, but like I tried last week. It's very good.
No, sorry, it was so stupid. Okay, thank you so much, Leo. I think I will start using the toilet paper I mean notebook paper instead of toilet paper. Who else? Like, do you think you will? Everyone? Anyone? Yeah, nice to turn. This is right. So we have like another 2 minutes, and I want Nastya to give a really good motivational speech on how to um, let me think for a while, like why to wear pajama to your university. Nastya, try turning on your mic. Anyone faster? Like, it's almost time, and my laptop is running out of its battery. So okay, Leo wants to start. Thank you. This is
Okay,
the last, I think.
hello.
Hello, we listen to
Okay, I
you.
want to talk about pajamas because it's something that I do every day.
Okay, this is Aram,
Like,
right?
I want to share with you guys, I go to class every day in pajamas because I think it's the best way to concentrate. It makes you feel comfortable in class, it makes you concentrate better. And from the other side, when you want to sleep in class, you will be like in a comfortable clothes to sleep as well. So you can use it in both ways, to sleep and to concentrate as well. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Who wants to wear pajama to your universities from now on? I think no one. It didn't work. Okay. 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 I think, in fact, Aram's speech was really good because he started with himself and started relating why the hell he is wearing pajama to his university, and I think it was really good. I was just joking, and like on this really motivational point of time, I think we need to wrap up because first of all my laptop is running out of its battery, and also because this is pretty it. And I hope that you don't have questions. If you have them, just write them down. I think I won't be able to answer them right away, but someone I'm sure will be able to answer them, or just text me anywhere. Like, don't hesitate to contact me. My email